Hello, everybody. It's me, Leah, coming to you from the studio. I think I'm a bit crooked. I got a new mount for the phone. We'll see. Anyway, still, all the things. There's things everywhere. Anyway, just going to catch you up on what's been going on the last day or two, because I had my kidney procedure. That was a thing. I just don't feel well, so sorry. It went really well for what it is. It's just gonna be uncomfortable. It's not gonna be fun. I tried to think, how can I describe this? And the best thing I can do is say it's probably worse than your worst urinary tract infection. That pain and pressure and burning and irritation and all of that stuff, plus the worst menstrual, for you women folk, worst menstrual cramps you've ever had. It's just not pleasant. And until the stent comes out on Monday, it is what it is. That's all I can say about that. Look, I got my robe over here and my jammies. I'm telling you, I'm a hot mess today. But I wanted to update you. I said I would be back today to update you. So here I am. But anyway, the procedure went really well. He said he turned that bad boy to dust, which I guess makes it a little easier to pass than fragments, little sharp things, so he said he dusted that bad boy. He said he didn't look in the left side because we had so much trouble with that when Dr. Ding Dong did it, that we're going to give that a little more time, and he's going to do an ultrasound in about 4 to 6 weeks, and then we'll see what the left looks like, and if we have to go in and do that, we will. But for now, he doesn't think we'll have to. I am done for this year. I am literally done. But this morning I had to get up. I had to go to the ENT to follow up from my brain surgery. So he checked the wound, said it looked really good, checked the ear closure, everything is healing well, and did a test for hearing because I felt like my hearing in the good ear, the only ear, was dropping off, which it was. But I knew, when you have sudden hearing loss, here's a word for the wise. Do not go to your emergency room. Do not go to your urgent care if you've got sudden hearing loss. You want to go to an ENT. ERs, urgent cares, they don't know how to treat sudden hearing loss. There is about a 72-hour window where they can treat with steroids and hopefully get your hearing back within that 72 hours. If it goes any longer than that and there is damage, chances are you're not going to get your hearing back. So that's the mistake I made when this first started to happen to me, was I don't think I'm hearing so good. Went to the urgent care. Yeah, you don't have an ear infection. You don't have wax. You might want to follow up with your ENT. Well, I didn't have an ENT really. So I finally got an appointment with one. It was weeks. You know how it goes. But then it was just too late. Too late. Anyway, I don't know with the tumor whether that would have mattered at all. So we can't say. But don't mess with your hearing. If you have sudden hearing loss, go directly to your ENT and that's what you need to do. Anyway, checked right after surgery. I'd kind of lost when you only have one ear and you lose hearing, you notice it. You notice it rapidly. Rapido. And I knew it right away. And I tried to call, tried to make an appointment. There was some miscommunication. So it took me 3 weeks. And I knew I had this 72-hour window. And I kept trying to tell them. But 3 weeks later, I finally got in. But thank goodness, a lot of that resolved. And I'm thinking, and the doctor agreed, that I might have been having an inflammatory response to the surgery, to the brain surgery. So that affected that temporarily. But it was a little bit worse, but not significantly. But as we both agreed, the doctor and I, when you only have one ear and you drop just a tiny bit, you're going to know it. But good news is it wasn't significant. And what I had lost had returned. So praise God. Praise God. So don't have to go back there for another year unless I notice a drop in my hearing. Then he goes, you message me directly. Message me. Don't try to make an appointment. He goes, just message me and we'll take care of it. I said, thank you, sir. Thank you. So I do have to follow up with the surgeon in a couple of weeks for post-op, but then I should be good for a year. I should be good for a year. I'm so excited because I am done for this year, to be perfectly honest. No more surgeries. I can't say no more doctor appointments because that's just not realistic. But no more surgery. I'm just saying, it was after this last surgery and they did general anesthesia. So it was all of, the intubation, the whole thing. And afterwards, I usually bop right out of it. But this time I was like, my oxygen was like kind of not coming up to where it should be right away. And just struggled with that for a little longer than they would have liked and I would have liked. But obviously it all turned out all right and didn't get nauseous or anything. But I only have till Monday. I've got to go back to work on Monday and I feel pretty punk. I do not feel good. But I'm just going to lay low the next few days so I'm ready to roll on Monday. That's the thing. So anyway, that all went well. I will insert some video of me at the ENT doctor. I tried to record on the way there, and my microphone situation that I just bought, I'm not obviously doing it correctly because it's not working. And I haven't had the brain power or the willingness to really figure it out. So I thought, I'll just re-record this when I get home. But here are some shots at the ENT office. the doctor. All the things. All the fun little things. Don't you just want to play with them? Just saying, would be fun. Anywho's, there's not much change in my ear. There's some change. And I have to say that when you have only one ear and there's change in the good ear, you notice it. So to them, it's like not much change, but to me, it is. Just saying. Anyway, that was my day today. That was my surgery story. Everything went well. You know, it surely makes a difference when you have a surgeon that talks to you and explains everything. This is what I'm doing. These are the potential risks. This is what you're going to experience afterwards, and just lay it all out. And I couldn't appreciate that more. Communication. Love a good communicator. But at any rate, so coming up on this channel, thank you all for the people that have subscribed and watched. I really appreciate it. But coming up, I'm going to do 3 days a week. It will probably be Monday, maybe, I don't know. I'll announce that. But 3 days a week, you're going to get videos from this girl. So I'm going to take the weekend off here but Monday, when I go back to work, I will update you. We'll be back on Monday, and then we'll go on our new schedule. I'll figure it out. My brain, I'm just not having good brain connectivity to my mouth still. Just not good. Anyway, but that's what's happened. And if you haven't subscribed, I want to thank all of you that have. But if you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Help a girl out. Help a girl out. Hit the like button. It tells YouTube that, hey, she's worth watching. And then they'll tell other people. And don't forget to hit the notification bell because, yeah, you don't want to miss anything. It's all free, by the way. It's all free. So do all those YouTubey things, and then we will see you in the next video. Until then. Coffee. They're busy. They're not asking me what I'm doing today. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
What are you guys up to today?
Oh, just hanging out.
Hanging out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Drinking
Trying to
coffee.
make fun plans?
No fun plans today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's nice, just a chill, relaxing day.
It's just a chill little
good.
drive about town.
That's what old people do.
What was that?
I said that's what old people do.
Yeah.
They just hang out.
I wish I had a day off.
You nap and take a
I
drive.
don't remember the last time I had a day off. So.
Oh,
You
no,
don't? Are
that
you the
sucks.
manager?
Huh?
Are you the manager?
I'm a shift lead, so
Yeah.
not really,
That'll do
but
it.
also I work like a manager, so,
Yeah.
But you don't get paid
but I
like
don't
one.
get paid.
Right.